Yo, what's going on? One of the positives that we can take away from the passing of Michael Jackson is that a lot of new people who never were really exposed to Michael Jackson are now going to be watching and listening to his material. They're going to feel the magic, right? They're going to be able to watch a Moonwalker and understand what he was doing. It's easy to be critical of who Mike was towards the later end of his life. But when you sit down and you listen to his body of work, you'll quickly realize that he has no rival. There is nobody to compare him to. A lot of people want to use Prince, but Prince doesn't even come close. And I like Prince. The only person that even is in the same category as Michael, it comes from the same family, and that's Janet Jackson. She's the only other person whose body of work comes close to who Michael was. A lot of people sleep on Janet Jackson, and a lot of people don't understand that she, in my opinion, was pretty much the person responsible for your modern day female hip hop soul type music. She was the one. So the Beyoncés and all these other people should be paying homage to Janet Jackson. They need to be honoring her because she was, in my opinion, one of those crossover artists that took it to a worldwide level. But let me not get off topic, because you can go on for days about Janet Jackson. But anyways, the beauty about it is people are going to be listening now. And if you're listening, I want you guys to get a full experience. I was lucky enough to grow up with the actual records when my father used to DJ in the late 70s. And there's a period of Michael Jackson's work that a lot of people don't understand. And it's pretty much his teenage years when he was still with the Jackson 5, but they were growing up. A couple of albums that you guys might know of would be Destiny, Moving Violation, and there's a whole bunch of other albums and material that are there in the Middle Ages that really are just as good as when he was younger, and when we get the new modern Michael, right? The whole Thriller, Thriller and Bad, not even Thriller, but more so Bad and Dangerous and Invincible. That's kind of, the modern Mike. Most people only know about Thriller, Bad and Dangerous, and some Invincible. But most people aren't aware of Off the Wall and some of the works that he did before. So, these musics are hard to come by. Don't get me wrong. They're not easy because a lot of people don't have access to them. But if you're really trying to understand what he was doing, I definitely recommend that you listen to that 70s stuff, that early 80s stuff, before he went solo, because he's pumping out good music. I mean, he's a superstar alone just off of Bad and Thriller. But if you factor in some of the Jackson 5 stuff and the middle, teenage, young adult stuff, you really understand how big this person was. Really. I mean, I have a hard time finding a number one song, let alone a number one album, because his material is that good. So, it's just a recommendation for those of you who really want to, embrace Michael and feel what he was about. Because I know a lot of people are now, trying to get into it. What do they say? Like, Amazon and all these places literally sold out of all their Michael Jackson stuff in a couple of hours. So hopefully some of these music will start to pop up and people will hear it. But like I said, focus in on that timeline, because there's some really good stuff coming out of that period in Mike's musical career. Take it easy. God bless.